If you was to ask me, would I start over right now? Would I start over right now with my podcast? Would I start over? The answer is no. And the answer is no because what would I do that for? I mean, all of the hard work that I have put in to this podcast over the years that I've done this podcast, I have been doing this podcast for about 3 years now. Yeah, 3 years now that I've been doing this podcast. It's been about 3 years now that I've been doing this podcast. So, you have asked me, would I start over doing this podcast? Would I start over fresh? I'm talking about freshly starting over. I'm talking about deleting everything and just starting over clean, fresh. The answer is no. I wouldn't do that. And you sit up and ask me, why wouldn't I do it? Because do you know how long it took for me to get proved I was wrong off of the ground? Do you know how long it took me to do this podcast the right way? Because I wasn't doing the podcast right. Really, I wasn't podcasting the right way. I wasn't doing it the right way, and I wasn't. So, for me to go from not doing it the right way to doing it the right way, learning everything, okay, why would I start over? Look how much progress that I have made over the 3 years that I've been doing this podcast. Just look at it. 3 years into this podcast, and I've made so much progress. Now, I have deleted things from my podcast and put new stuff. Like I've deleted stuff off of YouTube and put new stuff on there. I have deleted stuff off of Instagram and put new stuff on there, but starting fresh over, clean, fresh over, no. I'm not trying to do that. And that ain't the way that I want to do it. That ain't the way that I want to do my podcast. I don't want to do my podcast like it. Because all that hard work that I put into my podcast, letting people know who I am, all the frustration that I was going through, I don't want to start over. And I wouldn't start over. I mean, you couldn't pay me no type of money to start over my podcast because I have now dedicated myself to this podcast. I've dedicated myself in everything, and I have started to learn the ins and outs of doing podcasts. Yeah, doing the podcast, man, I've learned the in and outs of it, and just so much that I've learned what to do, what not to do, what you need to do, how not to make this a mistake that you just sat up here and made again, how to do it the right way, the correct way. And then I say, like, for me now to upload a video to YouTube and get views and be able to have old videos on my YouTube and they getting 1,000 views, 2,000 views, and can reach more and so on and so on. Like, why would I start over? There's no reason to start over, man. And I don't want to start over. And I'm not going to start over. I'm not going to do that. You say what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep going further. That's one of my new talks I came out with, called Further. Going further with this podcast. This right here is called Back. I'm telling you how I'm not going to go backwards with this podcast. What I'm going to do to prevent me from going backwards with this podcast. What am I going to do to go further with this podcast, man? Like, for real. I mean, you gotta do this podcast in the right way, and you can't just do it the wrong way, and you can't sit up here and put anything out, because like I said once before, anybody can, do a podcast and they can talk. But, to get a person to listen to what you're saying, you really got to be talking about something, and it can't just be anything. It has to be worth talking about. It can't be nothing that, like you talking, but you sitting up here wasting your breath, plus you sitting up here wasting other people's time talking. People don't want to hear you talking because what you saying is not making sense. And you never want to be like that. You never want to be like that, man. Oh, you do a podcast, you on here talking, but what you saying is not even, it's not even making sense, man. It's making no type of sense what you saying. So that's why I just say, man, you're going to be doing a podcast, man. And you're going to be coming out with these talks and stuff, man. You're going to do a podcast by yourself, man. Please take time to practice on what you going to talk about, man. Get your words right. Don't be over here stumbling over your words. Don't do that. Don't be hesitating to say something. Just get the words out and just talk. Slow down and talk. You ain't got to talk so fast, man. You don't have to sit up here and make a 2-hour-long talk, man, just to get your point across about something, man. Or you ain't got to sit up here and talk for 30 minutes, man, to get your point across. You can get your point across of what you're saying in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes, man. That's what you can do. Whatever you can put out here in however many minutes and get a person attention and they listening and you getting views, man. And I ain't talking about just getting, 15 views. No, I'm talking about getting 100 views, 200 views. Then we talking. Because you making progress with this talk. If your talk don't reach 100 views, 200 views, now we getting somewhere. It ain't gotta be a quick video where you done got 1,000 views. No, you gonna get to 1,000 views for making progress with this video that you talking about. You talking about something Doing the talk we talked about someone that got 100, 200 views, man. You getting somewhere with this, man, but you ain't getting nowhere, man. If all you just getting is 15 views, man. 15 views is something, but you up here talking. And ain't nobody seeing your face, they hearing your voice. See, it's a difference when you talking and showing your face because they can see your face, see where you at. They hear you talking. But when you just talking, but people can't see your face, so they just listening with their ears, man, to what you talking about, man. And then after so long, don't nobody want to hear what you got to say. So now they just sitting up here and now they just, man, I wish he'd be quiet. I wish he quit talking. But that's how things be, man. But we not going back with this podcast. We gonna keep moving forward.